the goal is to get 16 international games a season, so every team has an international game. Not until he has money coming in every form, pesos, pounds, euros, yin, all of it. He wants all the money. Corey?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. So I know they can't do 16 now under the current collective bargaining agreement. They're limited to a maximum of 10, which to me even still feels like too many. I like let's go back to the days of maybe just having 2 or 3 games overseas. It's getting to be way too much. I mean, every single team playing overseas, I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's not as special.
Yeah.
You got 16 games. Well, heck, it could be more than 16 games then. No, get to 16. Yeah. It's not as special. Like you said, let's watch 2 or 3 games over in Ireland or something and get really jacked about it. Yeah, it's too many.
It's purely for profit. I mean, that's what it is. This is a pure profit move, and it is about making the NFL a not just continental North America game, which I understand to a point. However, I was talking to one of the members of the Train Whistle Faithful. She was born and raised in Scotland, and she was talking about the fact that the 49ers they're trying to get these toeholds out to these pubs and these places in Scotland and whatever. And she was commenting on how short-sighted they are. She had some connections. She knows some of the people. I probably gave her away because she's Scottish. Maybe there's like 50 people working there. And she said, you're doing it all wrong. You're trying to charge these people these absurd watching fees at these pubs and at these places. Make it free. Make the watch packages, the viewing packages to these places free, so that you get them to just want the product first. And then people will see it what it is and start to love it and start to develop allegiances to these teams and whatever. But overcharging them from the jump for all of these different things is just like a terrible plan. And I'm like, that's bloody brilliant. You're absolutely right. Is you should make it accessible and free. And that way you develop the love of the game, and then you can bleed them dry.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, yeah, make it free. If the goal is to try and gain more fans across the globe and kind of build up the league across the country, then yeah, generate some interest first and do some things for the fans first and get them excited about it.
Sean, you had a point too.
Gillette razors a long time ago, they were going bankrupt pretty much. They could not sell razors. They could not compete with the other brands. So they made them free. They started handing out free razors and then charged a lot for the replacement blades. So they had returning customers once you got the free product out there. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So not opposed to growing the game by any aspect, and it's a great product. We love it, and we've invested heavily. We've invested heavily in this product. That being said, it is ridiculous the way they're doing it, and then to just bombard them with all of these games in all these places. And Corey, you had a couple of things because our beloved 49ers are not 1 but 2 games.
Yeah, which to me is 2 games. Here's an image of nice little promo for the 49ers playing in Mexico City, where they are the designated home game, which means for Chris and I, we are losing a home game next year. Technically 2 home games because they're playing the Rams. The Rams are the designated home team, but that means we lose a game in Levi South. So kind of losing 2 home games this year. But as far as our tickets go, now you would think that we would get a discount. Like, okay, we're going to refund you back for the price of that one game, that one home game you're losing. No, not so fast. That's not what happened.
No.
So Chris probably got the same email I did. Essentially, we're not getting a discount this year. They're going to put the price of that one game as a credit towards next year. So our invoice for I mean, not 2027, right?
2027, yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting a credit for an invoice in 2027 rather than getting a discount this year. My thoughts go, okay, they're just going to build that into the price increase when they increase our prices for 2027. So they're not losing anything. We are, of course. Yeah.
Can you expand on that? Did they not know that you're going to have a out of country game before they sent out the invoices?
I don't know. I mean, they had to have had some kind of inkling, right? I mean, they're
Probably an inkling, but I would doubt confirmation. I would wager that it would have in some capacity been baked into this season had they had. They probably knew it was a possibility. I doubt it was confirmed.
Do we
Right.
know what the other teams have done in the past?
I don't know. I'd love to find out though, because to me, this feels wrong. Like you're taking away a home game from us this year. We should get that discounted right back to us this year. Not some credit down the road where you're just, I mean, they're going to raise our prices. They're just going to add that extra $300 into the price.
So keeping the faith's comment on my video was this was the straw that broke the camel's back for him. This was it. This was the moment that he said that I'm done. I agree. I would prefer it be this season. I am thankful that we're getting something. I am now paranoid that they're just going to take $310, divide it by how many home games for 2027, and then just increase the prices that much, though. Like, oh man, thanks, guys. Like, because for a moment, I had a little bit of a hope that I was like, well, okay, it's a delayed credit, but it is a credit. But now I'm just like, yeah, you're absolutely right. They could totally factor the percent. Ah, man, it's a bummer.
And it's too bad that's where my mind went immediately, because we're just so used to getting charged as much as they want to charge us. And so I'm like, well, I don't think that's actually going to be a credit that's going to come back to me. That they're going to find a way to bake that in.
Yeah, I hope not. I do, but that seems awfully plausible. So, but I don't love the fact that they have to play two international games. I do think that is a competitive disadvantage. You know, one was in my opinion, like I know that both teams have to do it, but you hear players talk about the recovery time for cross country flights, and that's a very real thing on those bodies.
Mm-hmm. Now they got to go to Australia for a game. So I had heard that the 49ers asked the league to give them fewer or to give less travel for this season. And so the league said, no, we're going to have you break the record for most miles flown in a season.
They responded, "Oh, you said less travel."
Is it back-to-back weeks?
No, the rumor is that the 49ers are actually going to open the season in Australia. Rather than the Super Bowl champs having the first game, it's going to be the 49ers Rams in Australia.
Jaguars were back to back, weren't they?
Yeah, but they got to stay over there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so did the Vikings last year.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Jags were back-to-back, same location.
Yeah.
Right. Vikings were two different locations, but at least back-to-back, similar vicinity. But
Yeah.